Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson with Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ.
Sweet, I'm so tired you treat me this way. I'm sick and then I'm sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you treat me this way. And from human treat me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you treat me this way.
Hey guys, I have three questions for you today.
Sweet, I'm so tired
Are you
sweet, I'm so tired you treat me this way. Treat me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you treat me this way.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene. Thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. How's everybody doing out there? Hope y'all having a good day. Hope everything is going fine on this Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. Yes, Saturday. I know Saturday is pretty busy for a lot of people. They're running around, probably shopping, doing their things. But I really say thank you all. We really appreciate y'all. We love you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We're not here to be critical or judge anyone, but we're here to speak the truth, speak facts. We're here to share knowledge. Yes, time and time again, get to know people. Get to know people. Don't assume things about people. You don't even know people, and that's what we here to break down those barriers of assuming things about people because you heard someone else talk about them or they gossip to you about them or you know but don't fall for that. Accentuate the positive and eliminate and negative. Many people you're gonna go around, be around, whether on your job, church, home, visiting, place of businesses, and you're gonna see people, that um, and some don't even know you, and you can see the difference. If they're real, they're gonna be real. If they're gonna be fake, they're gonna be fake. Now, and these are ones that really, I'm telling you, they're people that have your best interests. That's telling you, showing you who they are. See, actions speak louder than words, and they're not here to impress others. They're here to be themselves, and they're here to be truth and honest of who they are. And and we do have some that try to impress, and they are in the way they do things really they kind of shun people or or stay distant from people because they develop their mentality, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Be yourself. Be friendly. Be kind. Be loving. Encourage. Build people up. No matter, people gonna disagree and agree, but for you, you can yourself because what you can do to help, anybody, no matter what race or color they are, help anybody. And the thing is to be positive. Positive. It creates good attitudes when you're positive. You create good leadership when you're positive. So you have to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. I just want to share that with you because it's very important that we try to in life while we are here try to be positive because there's a lot of people are going through in life different scenarios, problems, issues, but the thing is they would like to for people to encourage them, not tear them down. So I just want to share that with you, whoever you are, whoever you're thinking wrong about or you may have something against. Remember, you only live once, and these people only live once that you probably, have, alter something against. But love them, forgive them, and you know why they're here. Because, like I say, down the line, you know, you want to be remembered as someone that love people and care for people and help people, not talking about people, putting people down, not picking and choosing friends and all that. You don't want to be known for that, or stand distance from people that you once were a friend with because now you saw something and you took it on your interest to act different toward them. That's not the way of life. Okay, be positive, reach people, reach one, teach one. Okay, let me get right onto this. I just wanted to like share that with someone probably be going through. But thank you all again. I want to give a yes, I do. Thank you all. Okay, I have a good one on today. I really do. Episode today. Now, I just want to talk to you about something that I have seen constantly. Um, being a good speaker. You know, it ain't gonna happen overnight. Being a good speaker. Communication is very important. When you need to people need to listen. Communication. Communication tells a lot about uh, you as a person when you're able to listen. Um, when you just like in anywhere from church to business, you must be able to. If you're gonna be a good speaker, if you have to prepare before audience, you got to be have preparation skills. You got to develop. You have to know how to connect with your audience and have clear communication. Someone told me this too, and uh, you know, um, storytelling is good too. Often I don't hear that much now. I hear some people talk. I don't hear that. I don't hear that no more. And the passion, the passion. Now, some people, um, they don't come off as a strong in their communication. So down through the years, because of they have not worked on it when they get before people, it seems like they're quieter, than they should be. They should be louder and boisterous so people can hear and focus. And someone told me that. And these are people will categorize you on a scale of 1 to 10. They will look at you. They call in the streets. They say so. They say size you up. And we see that now. If you go somewhere and speak now, um, you see how people that you get before. If you just off something and not speaking because you have 1 day or something like that, they seen you, they often will push you to the side like, well, they weren't all there. They'll say that, but the thing is, it's a learning process. So when people get like that of looking at people, sizing people up, okay, and trying to say, well, they're not prepared, they're not skillful. When they start doing it, then guess what? They're showing them that they ain't even developed themselves because it's always a learning process. It's always a learning process in communication, being a good speaker. Okay, as always, for real, when it comes to you speaking from the heart, you're speaking genuine, you're believing, you leave an impact on people. So when you speak from compassion, you speak from the heart, you speak. Guess what? You share truthful things. That means that you're actually putting your all into it, and the thing is that's the best way to go about it because you really want to um, stay focused and pushing people. Now I know, some people have, they can just come right off and speak real well. You see different speakers, motivation speakers, they say, you see them, they just speak real good because they, they practice. They're practicing and one of the things I noticed that even in the churches that I visited or went to, you see that some, um, uh, they have sometimes could speak well, but then sometimes they don't. But we don't knock them that. We don't knock them because they can have it to anybody when it comes to speaking and communicating. So I just wanted to share that because one of the things I'm finding out that even with you need to have a clear mic system, you need to have good audio system. You need to so people can hear you when you're speaking and be clear and concise. Now sometimes somebody call your mind. You might have a brain freeze. They said sometimes, but you can bounce back from it as you continue on practicing communication skills. You know, we see that we have to use clear language, and we got to be able to control the pace. And some people, when they go off, going fast, you see that pace. They overstepping their boundaries in their speaking. So it's best to be have control. Have control. Okay, I know you be excited. I know you want to, you want to share, but there's a way you do it too when you're speaking. See, someone shared this with me about this. People will watch you, they will grade you, they'll let you know your strength and weakness. Those are the kind of people that you want around you. You don't want nobody to just because you messed up or to push you to the side, without sharing with you and sharing with you what you can do better in because it helps you grow. And that's what I'm saying. I went to churches and I seen some people, they didn't come off right when it came to them speaking. I'm not saying they ain't do nothing bad. It just you saw this in the audience, you can tell. But did somebody ever go to them and like, hey, after the message because they knew the person and they just try to encourage to build them up so when they come back again, they'll be ready and focused and be better prepared. And we see this now that they don't do that no more. I mean, I haven't seen that. So anytime I get, if I know the person, me and Dr. Shaw, we will share with them and things like people share with us because we want people to be successful in communication. We want people, we want people to grow like we always growing and showing interest in the way they do things because it helps them. So when the thing is, we must be able to have eye contact and good body language. Good contact and good body language is very related to engage people. People do watch your body language. They watch your eye contact. Are you looking at the audience? Are you looking away? Are you staring in space? Are you somewhere else? They watch that. Your body language, you can tell just by your posture of where you stand. How if it just if even from crossing the arms, we see body gestures, body language has a part in that because a stance does a lot, especially when it's a good gesture, and your audience sees that. So storytelling also, someone used to say to me when we was in training, about storytelling, about even just share a story, they get it off, share a story, tell a story of something, share with others. That's to keep them focused because now the attention span now is very very short now. People are not attention span is not that long. So I'm just sharing you the secrets of it of being a good speaker because we see now the passion and the entertainment, but there's a lot of entertainment but no passion in some cases, you know, and it doesn't resonate with the audience or be impactful when it's not passion, when it's not spoken from the heart. Those things must be uh, in there. Okay, not just entertainment purpose, not to just you be the center. It's about you, and that's what we seeing. So when I watch churches, um, different churches, I look at that. I look at, are you compassionate? Are you resonating with the audience? Are you using eye contact? Are your body language? I look at stuff like that. I look at the fact is, are you sure? Are you confident in your messages, in your voice? Are you understanding of people? Can you relate to the audience? Those things I look for too. And that don't mean that if someone should fall off, that's not it can happen to anybody. But I say to anyone that's out here that's speaking, that see a speaker, someone speaking, whether in church or a business, and they ain't do good, don't look down on them. Don't push them aside. Many people will tell some others that, not me, some will tell others that that person, because he messed up, or he or she, they not good speakers or whatever, and they got pick and choose. That's not the way. That person can have so much knowledge within him or her, and have a heart and compassion for people, that because they made a mistake, you know you looked at them different. No, no. So when you find people like that, you will notice too, because I've studied it, that I've seen some reactions from others, how they treat people, okay, in the midst of it, because they want to see something, but the person was giving it best, but they made mistakes. Guess what? You need to be the bigger person, and help them, encourage them, and tell them that they want, encourage them to move forward, and just help them, share some knowledge with them. Yeah, it's too much. That's destroying these messages in some of these churches. They are too busy trying to, but sometimes a person mess up. I mean, either even in studying. I mean, person studies sometimes, things will be a battle, and sometimes, but at the same time, even in speaking, but at the same time, the people that's around them, y'all know the person. Y'all need to be encouraging them, not push them to the side. Yeah, and even me, man, I have spoken at places, and different places, and I didn't, I wasn't radiant. I wasn't like, I didn't resonate like I should. And after the fact, you can tell that from the people that you're the leadership, you can tell some of the ones that were not encouraging, the ones that were not trying to motivate, or try to push you so you can do better. They was too busy trying to uh, give you, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 2. So yeah, we don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that. You need somebody that's gonna radiate, that's gonna push you, that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna encourage you. That and your speaking skills, and your communication skills, and your presence. It's gonna say, you know what, you can make it. And that, like I say, it's all a matter. And we see that. We see that. I'm telling you, and that's what's destroying many ministries in the church too, because they so worry about the entertainment, and because the person may stumble or mess up. Not saying anything bad. It's just the fact is that sometimes there's a battle, okay. But at the same time, people need to get with that person when they go in battle, and encourage them and push them, because even though they may make a mistake, you know they're gonna make up for it, because their heart was in it. So I think that sometimes people look at people wrong, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Okay, opportunity does speak. Okay, even when it's not, when even and unpaid. I mean that people that's speaking not for the money, they're speaking to encourage, to build. The opportunities will be paid back. So I just want to share that with you all. I thank you all for listening to this episode, because we know in this day and time, we know in this day and time, that some are being looked down on. And I say it again, I share with them. They can come to me. Let's have a conversation. That they will look down on some people, and that's what has been going on. You see it. You see it. They will look down. Some have this audacity to look down on others because they make mistake, instead of building them up so they can come back and move forward. But no, some has that mentality like that. It's just like a bunch of crabs in a pot. They're pulling each other down, and that's what it is. And we seeing it. But if you're sincere, and people are sincere, people do have a heart. They believe in themselves. They can leave impacts. But because of that mentality of others, some people in leadership, okay, those things happen. But Remember, use clear language always. Control your pace, okay, your voice, understand your audience, show interest, okay, key postures, okay. So thank you for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Charlene. We thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Always thank you for listening to Can't Catch a Break. You know what? Because guess what? It is. Yes, it is. Riverside FM, y'all. Yes. So subscribe, please subscribe. Tell us what you think. Yes, I'm here talking about issues. I'm here talking about things that matters because we all need each other. We want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So I just wanted to share that. The secrets of being a good speaker in church. Someone taught me, we teach each other, we share knowledge, we share and we focus and we be sincere about what we do. Okay, all right. So because there's always uh, someone, no matter who it is, can deliver, can communicate, can speak when they push, when they encourage, not toe down, not look to, not uh, cast it aside. Okay, okay. So this, we shouldn't do that, and that's why I myself I don't go places to criticize. I don't go places to judge. I go places to hear. I go places to listen. I go places to be part of it and encourage and be happy and understand and get knowledge. I'm not going there to be a spectator. I'm not going there for that. I'm going there to encourage, to build. I'm not going there to for entertainment. I'm going there to do the right thing. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Charlene. Please subscribe. Tell us what you think. We appreciate you always.
So tired of you.